Ants are extraordinary creatures that have dominated Earth for over 160 million years. They evolved to occupy a wide variety of ecological niches, becoming one of the most successful animals on the planet. Today, there are more than 16,000 known species, with over 10,000 trillion individual ants. Together, they make up around 20% of the total land animal biomass. What makes ants so successful is their collaboration. A single ant may seem insignificant, but as a colony, they can achieve remarkable feats. They build complex nests, care for livestock, farm fungus, and even form intricate symbiotic relationships. And one of the most fascinating aspects of their lives is war. Ants fight constantly, even among their own species. Skirmishes, raids, and full-scale invasions are part of daily life, causing millions of casualties. One of the most fearsome groups of ants is the army ants, which includes about 200 species. Army ants don't build permanent nests. Instead, they are nomadic, traveling in colonies that can number in the millions. On a hunt, they form long columns, sometimes stretching up to 100 meters, killing and dismembering every insect or small vertebrate in their path. The largest hunting parties can kill up to 500,000 animals in a single day. Some army ants specialize in hunting other social insects, including termites, wasps, and even other ants. Even larger and stronger wasps are no match for an army ant swarm. Any surviving queen or colony members often face the loss of their brood, leaving them no chance to recover. When army ants discover another colony, they attack immediately. Their power comes from acting as a single, coordinated unit. While individually weak, their numbers make them virtually unstoppable. Interestingly, army ants rarely attack each other. When swarms meet, they usually pass by without confrontation. Evolutionarily, this makes some army ants that fought one another likely wiped themselves out millions of years ago. Other ant species, however, have evolved ways to survive army ants. Some flee at the first sign of scouts, carrying their larvae to safety, while others have developed defensive adaptations, like living bunkers where soldier ants with large, square heads block nest entrances from invaders. Not all ants fear army ants. Leafcutter ants are among the most sophisticated ant societies, second only to humans in complexity. Their colonies are massive, extending meters deep and wide, with millions of members and specialized roles. They even have enormous soldier ants, much larger than typical workers, primarily to defend the colony from predators including army ants. Yet one species of army ant, Nomadic essenbecki, preys almost exclusively on leafcutter larvae. When they attack, hundreds of thousands of army ants move in long columns. Leafcutter ants respond by creating a front line, with soldiers locking onto the invaders and smaller workers assisting behind the scenes, dismembering enemies or stinging them. Despite this coordinated defense, army ants often overwhelm them with sheer numbers. If the leafcutter colony cannot sufficiently defend or barricade its entrances, the invaders penetrate deep into the nest, stealing tens of thousands of larvae. Even if the colony survives, the losses are staggering. Army ants exemplify how death and destruction follow them wherever they go. Beyond individual raids, some ant species form supercolonies, spanning thousands of square kilometers across multiple continents, waging wars on a massive scale. No matter the size, warfare is intrinsic to ant life. From tropical rainforests to the cracks in city sidewalks, ants are constantly defending, attacking, and surviving in a world defined by conflict. Humans may seek to avoid war, but for ants, the other ant is always a potential enemy. Their battles shape not only their societies, but the ecosystems they inhabit. Their coordination, strategy, and specialization show that even the smallest creatures can become formidable predators through sheer organization and persistence. In the relentless world of ants, cooperation and combat go hand in hand. From army ants to leafcutters, from small skirmishes to continent-spanning wars, the natural world reminds us that survival often depends on unity, strategy, and unyielding determination. Ants may be tiny, but in their armies they wield a power and influence far beyond their size.